Judge Greg Mathis, known for his courtroom wisdom and guidance, has recently found himself in the center of controversies and personal struggles that have cast a complicated shadow over his once pristine public image. Despite a career built on advising others on how to navigate their lives, Mathis has faced unexpected situations that have tested his temperament and personal values. These events, both public and private, reveal the multifaceted character of a man who, for years, seemed to have everything under control. One particular incident that pushed Mathis into the spotlight for all the wrong reasons occurred during a confrontation with employees from the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. These workers had approached Mathis, asking him to move his car, which was parked in a way that obstructed their work. What could have been a simple, routine request quickly escalated into a heated exchange. According to the workers, Mathis refused to comply and allegedly threatened them with a gun. The employees claimed that Mathis not only verbally lashed out but also brandished a weapon, flashing and pointing it at them during the altercation. The workers said Mathis became visibly upset when asked to move his car, causing the argument to spiral out of control. Mathis, however, has a very different account of the situation. In his version of the events, he wasn't the aggressor but rather the victim of a misunderstanding. He explained that the workers had blocked his vehicle, making it impossible for him to pull out of his driveway. According to Mathis, one of the workers made a threatening comment, saying that if he didn't move, they would run him over with their truck. Mathis interpreted this remark as a direct threat to his safety, prompting him to inform the workers that he was carrying a gun. However, he firmly denied ever displaying the weapon or pointing it at anyone. In his view, mentioning that he had a firearm was a way to de-escalate the situation and protect himself from what he perceived as an immediate threat. As the incident unfolded, the tension gradually subsided, and the altercation didn't escalate further. The Department of Water and Power employees returned to their tasks and moved down the street, but the encounter had clearly left them shaken. They reported the incident to the police, though no legal action was taken against Mathis. Still, this episode raised questions about his temperament and how he handles confrontations outside the courtroom. For someone often seen as the voice of reason and authority, this incident added an unexpected layer to his public persona, showing that even those who seem to have their emotions under control can find themselves in volatile situations. This confrontation wasn't the only time Mathis found himself at odds with public perception. He has been vocal about social issues, especially those affecting the Black community. A notable example of this came when Mathis publicly weighed in on the feud between comedians Monique and D.L. Hughley. This long-standing dispute reignited during an interview with Monique on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay, where grievances between the two comedians were aired publicly. Watching the public spat unfold, Mathis felt compelled to voice his disappointment in how these issues were being handled, particularly in such a public forum. In his view, public confrontations like this reflected poorly on the Black community. Without naming Monique or Hughley directly, Mathis urged both to stop attacking each other in public, suggesting that these types of highly visible disputes did more harm than good. He pointed out that other communities rarely aired their grievances so publicly, suggesting that the behavior was setting a poor example for the younger generation within the Black community. Mathis didn't stop there. He extended his call for more constructive behavior to all public figures in the community, urging them to resolve disputes privately and professionally. His message was clear. These public spats not only damaged personal reputations but also hurt the broader community. Mathis was open about his own flaws, acknowledging that he, too, had had heated moments, particularly on his TV show. However, he stressed that the conflicts seen on his program were for entertainment, whereas the personal exchanges between Monique and Hughley were deeply damaging. He emphasized the need for individuals in the spotlight to handle their differences with dignity and respect. His remarks weren't just about preserving personal reputations. For Mathis, it was about protecting the integrity and unity of the community at large. He made it clear that his plea for more constructive conflict resolution wasn't simply about this one feud, but about the broader issue of how public figures within the Black community engage with one another. He believed that by resolving conflicts privately, the community could present a more united and supportive front. Despite his public stances on these matters, Mathis has also faced significant personal challenges. One of the most painful and personal has been the breakdown of his marriage to his wife, Linda. After 39 years of marriage and raising 4 children together, Linda filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. Reports suggest that the couple had been separated since mid-July 2023, with Linda officially filing for divorce the following month. In her filing, she requested spousal support but made it clear that she did not want to provide Mathis with any financial assistance. For a man who has spent much of his career advising others on relationships and life choices, this personal situation put Mathis in a particularly vulnerable position. Speaking publicly for the first time since the divorce filing, Mathis didn't shy away from the emotional toll it had taken on him. He openly described the experience as some of the worst days of his life and acknowledged that he might serve as a cautionary tale for other men who had neglected their marriages. His openness and willingness to reflect on what led to the breakdown of his relationship revealed a side of him that many viewers had never seen before. Mathis was brutally honest in admitting his role in the deterioration of his marriage. He confessed that for years he had placed his wife, Linda, third in his life, behind his commitments to his career and his community service. He explained that his work on Judge Mathis and his other professional endeavors often took precedence over spending quality time with his wife. He even admitted that he often chose to spend time having fun with friends rather than focusing on his relationship with Linda, a decision that, in hindsight, he deeply regrets. He recounted that in 2023, when the taping of Judge Mathis moved from Chicago to Los Angeles, he promised himself that he would make more time for his wife and focus on improving their relationship. However, despite his good intentions, Mathis soon found himself falling back into old habits. He was frequently on the road, traveling for both work and personal engagements, which further distanced him from Linda. His candid admission of failing to follow through on his promises serves as a reminder that even with the best of intentions, true change requires consistent effort. In an effort to dispel any speculation or rumors about their separation, Mathis has been transparent about what caused the breakdown of their marriage. He firmly denied any involvement in infidelity or inappropriate behavior, such as having an affair or fathering an outside child, which some rumors had suggested. He also dismissed any claims of molestation, insisting that the primary issue in their relationship was neglect. Mathis acknowledged that Linda had every right to be suspicious given his frequent absences, but he maintained that there were no hidden romantic entanglements during their marriage. Despite the separation and the ongoing divorce proceedings, Mathis hasn't given up hope of repairing his relationship with Linda. He revealed that they are still living in the same house and maintaining a friendship. However, he made it clear that he is determined to win his wife back. In a heartfelt declaration, Mathis expressed that he is not ready to let go of the relationship and that he is committed to working on himself in order to restore their marriage. He admitted that he has to show Linda he's truly changing and hopes that his efforts will be enough to stop her from finalizing the divorce. He confidently stated, "I'm going to get my wife back." While it remains uncertain whether his efforts will succeed, his determination to repair their marriage demonstrates his deep feelings for Linda and his recognition of the mistakes he's made. Over the years, Mathis has often spoken publicly about his love and appreciation for his wife. He has praised Linda for her unwavering support, particularly when it came to balancing the demands of his career with their family life. One of the most memorable moments of public recognition came when Mathis received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in May 2022. During his acceptance speech, Mathis thanked Linda and their children for being the foundation of his success, acknowledging that his professional achievements would not have been possible without their support. He reflected on his journey from a challenging upbringing in Detroit to becoming a successful television judge, crediting Linda with standing by his side through it all. At that time, their relationship seemed strong, with Linda publicly expressing her pride in their partnership. The Mathis family was portrayed as a close-knit and supportive unit, further solidifying the image of a strong, wholesome family. However, the struggles Mathis now faces, both publicly and personally, shed light on the complexities of maintaining a public persona while navigating private turmoil. His experiences highlight the immense pressure that public figures face when their actions and decisions are scrutinized by both the media and the public. The altercation with the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power employees is a perfect example of how quickly a situation can spiral out of control. The conflicting accounts between Mathis and the workers highlight the complexities of such confrontations. While the workers claimed that Mathis threatened them with a gun, Mathis insisted that he only mentioned having a weapon to protect himself, a gesture he felt was necessary given the circumstances. This incident not only affected his public image but also raised questions about how conflicts should be managed, especially under the intense gaze of public scrutiny. Mathis's outspoken criticism of the feud between Monique and D.L. Hewley further demonstrates his concern for the broader impact of public disputes on the community. His call for unity among Black public figures reflects his deep desire for positive role models and constructive dialogue within the community. He believes that by moving away from public feuds and focusing on building each other up, public figures can set a better example for future generations. Meanwhile, Mathis's personal life, particularly his marital struggles, adds another layer to his public narrative. The breakdown of his nearly 40-year marriage to Linda has been deeply personal and emotional. For someone who has spent years offering advice and guidance to others, facing such a public and personal challenge presents a unique dilemma. Mathis's candidness in discussing the reasons behind his marriage's failure shows a level of vulnerability not often seen in public figures. His efforts to clarify the reasons for their separation, dismissing rumors of infidelity and other inappropriate behavior, show his commitment to transparency. By focusing on the real issues, neglect, and a lack of attention to the marriage, Mathis aims to provide a clearer picture of the situation. His determination to win Linda back, despite the challenges they faced, highlights his commitment to personal growth and rebuilding their relationship. In conclusion, Mathis's journey is one marked by public scrutiny and personal turmoil. His actions, whether in handling public disputes or addressing his own personal shortcomings, reveal the complexities of maintaining a public image while dealing with private struggles. As Mathis continues to navigate these challenges, his story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of addressing conflicts with honesty, integrity, and a willingness to grow. What do you think about how Mathis has handled these recent challenges? Should public figures be more open about their personal lives, or should they keep certain matters private? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding story.